Copa City promised to let you manage the chaos of a World Cup. Instead, its own launch was the disaster. The developer delayed the game for quality, but released it so broken that an early patch was needed just to stop pedestrians from walking on water. We're going to break down how Copa City's entire strategy was a spectacular own goal from the very beginning. Copa City was meant to be the ultimate football tycoon game. You didn't manage players, you managed the entire spectacle. The fans, the city, the logistics of a massive tournament. Coming from a new studio, Triple Espresso, it promised a revolutionary twist on the genre, timed perfectly to launch around the 2026 World Cup. For strategy and football fans, it sounded like a dream. And here's the fatal flaw. Most people think Copa City was rushed for the World Cup. The truth is worse. It was delayed. The developer pushed the release to June 16, 2026, claiming they needed more time for quality. The massive problem? The World Cup kicked off on June 11th. Instead of riding the wave of pre-tournament hype, they launched during the event, forcing their indie game to compete with the biggest show on Earth. It was a staggering marketing fumble. So, did that extra time result in a polished game? Not even close. The launch was a technical disaster. And I know this firsthand. I reviewed a pre-release copy and flagged a laundry list of issues weeks before launch. Almost none of them were fixed. Within days, patches were needed to fix infamous bugs, like pedestrians in Rio de Janeiro casually walking across water. Core campaign quests were broken, and the UI had nonsensical errors. For a game about managing a global tournament, it launched with only 3 cities, 3 stadiums, and a very small selection of teams. For a game delayed for polish, it felt more like a full-priced early access title. To make matters worse, there was the Kickstarter. The developer was clear the money wasn't needed to finish the game, but to fund additional features. Let that sink in. They were asking for more money to add features to a game with a fundamentally broken foundation. This created the perception that the launch version was just a minimum viable product, a move that completely burned through player trust. What are some of the most broken or bafflingly unfinished games you've ever played at launch? Let me know your war stories in the comments below. And if you appreciate deep dives like this, make sure to like and subscribe. Copa City wasn't just another buggy launch, it's a fascinating case study in a flawed strategy. They didn't just rush the game, they delayed it straight into a marketing black hole and still released it in an unfinished state. Quality became a buzzword, not a feature. The World Cup didn't just break Copa City, it exposed a game plan that was never ready for the big leagues.